All right, good evening, everybody, and how are we all doing? Hello, Sputnik 45 underscore. Good to see you in the chat this particular evening. So, welcome to my monthly Doom playtesting session, where I will playtest a couple of WADs that I have chosen or have been suggested to playtest in last few weeks or so. So to start off tonight, I'm playing two maps by an author who I have played quite a bit of their work before in Sesamir. And they suggested that I play two more of the maps for a work-in-progress project called Impulse, which I may or may not have played another map of this before in a previous playtest session. So there's no public link to this one since it's still a work in progress. I'm not sure if Sesamir wants other people to have the link at this moment. Maybe if they show up later, we can ask for it. But yeah, there is a README file for this, and it just says it's a DSDA-Doom recommend. Oh. Oops. And there's me realizing I'm running it in DSDA-Doom and not DSDA-Doom, as was suggested. Let's try it again. Sorry, I'm more used to playing things in DSDA-Doom these days. Oh god, the slower load time of DSDA-Doom. I don't know why it's so slow. Why OBS takes an eon to actually find it. Anyway, so DSDA-Doom recommended, maybe small bugs and other ports, and it is a Doom strict compatibility. And it says here, please test map 17 and then map 15. Map 17's exit will take you directly to map 15. I highly recommend you to play map 15 continuously instead of pistols. Okay, so we'll just make sure that the compatibility setting is set to Doom strict. And map 17 is the one to be played. So let's get to it. Sorry, we're just trying to figure out the this map I'm thinking of, I think I have played it before. Anyway, map 17, called Arrival. So I don't know anything about the music choices. Oh, by the way, Sputnik, I will be playing your map after I finish with Sesamir's. So you hopefully won't be waiting too long to play yours. Atmospheric. Yeah, I do have a lineup. I have this, yours, and then maybe one or two others, time dependent. So obviously for those who might remember previous maps I've played of Sesamir's, this person is quite a competent mapper. You can probably tell by how nice the level looks. Rat. Whoa there, Mr. Evans. Catch. Oh. Well, that's a neat way to have a secret, I guess. Lowers both the shortcut back and that secret. Very interesting way of doing a secret there, says Amir. Was not expecting both of them to lower. Can we bump this? No. Looks like they had that wrapped, ready to go. Just in time to witness John talking. Hey, Corn King. How you doing? Interestingly, it punishes the closets as I'm walking around here. Ooh, scrolling. scrolling things. Very nice. It feels weird me saying this, but I actually feel like I'm more used to DSDA-Doom's movement now compared to GZ-Doom's. How does that sound? Especially since I have been playing a GZ-Doom for over a decade. Oh, for God's sake. Can we not? Can we not? Oh my God. Oh God, that was not a great idea. That was just bad decision after bad decision. There's two archviles. Holy shit. Certainly impressive how Suitepee tweaks around this area, opening up more and more as the player moves around and stuff. Certainly does a good job of redefining the area and having this stuff open up. And I suppose really the only thing I could suggest for this is that you've got all these things on the top happening. Don't know if maybe there could be some consideration for some extra enemies appearing on the bottom as well. Just a couple of pinkies maybe or something. Like all the action seems to be happening on the top. Maybe you're gauging the player will fall down into the area. They have to anyway to kind of get back. So maybe he could have had some enemies down here. I know he put a couple of Caco demons that fly about. Maybe a few more. But otherwise, yeah, really good use of the area. Reuse of the area, I should say. Oh, that's a cool way of just hiding a shootable switch also. Don't know why I figured that out. Just thought, how can I get up here? Anyway. Very nice. And that's it. Oh, got a dark sky out there. Leading to a bit of an ending for now. Music also seems to be quite, yeah, I mean, I guess there's kind of enough stuff happening around the edges to deter players so they may immediately be able to go for the portal up here. I don't think it might be useful if maybe there was a few more enemies down in the grassy bit when the main portion of this fight starts. Perhaps. But as is, it's a pretty decent fight, and again, great reuse of the space, expanding outwards, lowering the walls. Nice secret there with the drop down of the soul sphere. Very interesting style secrets as well. Giving clues, but not being like the super obvious stuff. Definitely the signs of a mapper who knows what they are doing. And this is the other map they wanted me to test, Rupture. Oh, okay, this could be interesting. Are you gonna hit the fucking rev? Really? You're not gonna hit the rev. Now you are. Oh dear. Shouldn't have any rockets to spare. Seems like I'm going to potentially need them. Not sure what actually it does. Perhaps we figure it out later, I guess. Oh, God. Well, if they were going lightly on me in the previous level, they're not anymore. Oh, this was the ambush of the Megasphere. Reminds you of Doom's episode 2. Really would have been nice if you would have actually been stunned there, Mr. Vile. Hello, Depop. Oh, God. Wait, another cyber, or is it the same one having killed something? It's going alright. Just playing this offering by Sesamir, the second map of it. Let's try that again, this time without taking a Revenant rocket that takes most or whatever the hell that was that hit me for a lot of damage. Let's try not to do that. If possible. Oh, ew, ew, where the hell did you even come from? Ew. See why this wasn't recommended for pistol starting. Me. Need to be careful, so there's a cyber demon there. Some over there too. And then these fucking revs. Wait, I could just get him from here, couldn't I? Yeah, I need to take these guys out. They're just being annoying long-range assholes over there. Come on now. There we go. All right. Okay, there are two of them. That might be not a good idea right now, since we do not have a any way to deal with one of them, really. Never mind two. Shit. Red. Fuck. Oh no, do I have to go back through the goop again? Oh, there's actually a side path I could take that avoids the most of the pain sector. That's good to know. whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not do that. Ooh, nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Put down the pockets. Alright, I might have a way of fighting back against one of them now. But it's still not really. Something tells me I should ignore them, though. Maybe. Secrets? Perhaps not. Oh, that last soul tried to face rocket me. But unfortunately, it didn't quite work this time. You had your success in that Saturday evening in the irony, buddy. Don't need to be doing it now. Oh. Actually did end up becoming a 2. Interesting. Pop-up arch valve there. So just testing for any possible rocket-related retaliation. Alright, now to finally actually go ahead and pick up the blue key. I still don't know what that secret is. Oh. Can't be anything because it's already done. Pain sectors and another load of bad mapping ideas. Oh, sweet. You get to tower frag both of them. Very cool. Must have sensed the tower frag potential there at the very end. Yeah, those cybers certainly proving to be a constant threat throughout this level. Very interesting architecturally wise. Plenty of supply there for all kinds of fights too. Yeah, unavoidable pain sectors. Lame. I feel like I didn't really have a lot to say about that one, strangely enough, but it was again a pretty nice map overall. Yeah, sorry, I really don't have what else to say about that. This is mostly solid work again. It had more of a feistiness to it that the previous map lacked, but both of them were pretty good maps overall. Again, though, I've played a few maps by Sezamir, and the quality is usually quite high, so it's a bit different when you're playtesting something by someone who knows what they're doing. More often than not, there's a lot less things to sort of analyze, and more you just play it. So, since there's not very much to criticize, I guess you could say you're heading in the right direction, Sezamir, and we'll leave it at that. If you have to press that one button in a pain sector and have 1 HP, you're basically fucked in the map. Yeah. Yeah, pain sectors can be unpleasant when used poorly. Most things in Doom could perform to that, but pain sectors can be particularly unpleasant. Alright. So, now let's see. Do I play this in DSDA or do I play this in DSDA-Doom? I'm trying to think which you would want me to play it in. So I just did a quick little thing there. So, oh wait, actually, I should be able to check this by looking at the project that it's supposed to be based from. Hold on, I can check this myself. It's from MBF21. MBF21. Okay. So DSDA then, I guess. Since, I mean, DSDA-Doom does have DSDA-Doom compatibility, but I would prefer to play this in DSDA-Doom if possible, since I've grown quite used to the functionality of it. Okay, so this is a map by Sputnik 45, who I have also previously playtested a map from, but only one other. And I think it was actually the last time I did a playtest stream, I playtested something. Again, I don't think we can be directly linking the WAD, but I can link the WAD that it is going to be part of, which is called Chromatic. It is meant to be part of this community project. And the idea of this one is Make very colorful maps. That's it. So the idea is to make very colorful maps that are very colorful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that last time I did a playtest session, you gave me an entry for the exact same project, in fact. So this is another submission to the ongoing chromatic project. And you described it as being a lot simpler than the other one, which I seem to recall was fairly impressive. It was that marble map, wasn't it? With the red brick wall, I think, and the arachnotrons. So, I think it's starting to come back to me now, what the map. Are you ready to the famous Quake matter Sputnik? Now, that was evaluation. So we'll slap the compatibility straight up to MBF21. Other than that, Sputnik is actually here in the chat, so we can get their thoughts on things. So yeah, it's a placeholder name. Obviously, this is a work in progress project and different color scheme this time. Again, I don't think the this chromatic has any difficulty thing. The main thing, literally just seems to be inject color as much as possible. That's it. Hey, no derunning this time. Whether this is placeholder music for something to be added later, perhaps. It's not derunning. That's good. So yeah, I guess you could talk about your map if you want. So very blue, green. Lots of slightly. More lighting in this one. Oh, bother. That's a lot of angles. I want no part of. Oh man, there's a soul sphere out there, but there's also a... Wow, looks like I can get involved after all. I do like this setup of the sniping imps. I'm gonna kick myself for suggesting this, but nah, I don't know if it'd work as well as I just imagine in my head right now. And given also the fact that you only have a shotgun and chain gunner, it probably would be a bit dicey. But I was just thinking, like, maybe when the player heads towards the soul sphere over here, you could perhaps spawn 2 revenants. One somewhere on this ledge, and one in this room here, so that the player has a bit of a dual threat to deal with immediately. I mean, they could probably just slip out the way they came, but I don't know, I just think it might be something interesting to possibly throw into the room once the player has got out of this bit, I guess. I don't know, maybe don't follow that idea. I'm just thinking of something to like make getting to this. Is that wall being slightly off tint a clue that you can lower this one, by the way? I was just thinking, like, the map kind of shows it before I even opened it. I mean, I like the idea of this happening, the opening up. You can even, like, it's almost like previewed in this previous room. And it's a nice little ambush with imps. I'm just thinking, like, something once the player enters a secret to have a threat that the player has to deal with. But you might want to be curious to test it, see if having like 1 or 2 extra revs spawning on the soul sphere acquisition there is a good idea or not. You know, I'm recommending you add revs. Alright, you just put a siren in as well, which never mind. Boy, I was being blinded! Kinda wanna get that super shotgun, if I'm honest. Coming through! Coming through! Oh, yikes. You notice the render not doing great with the bright colors. That is a tight cyber. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Giving the player a good excuse to use the rocket as soon as they get it. Very, nice idea. Oh, all these red ones because of the rocket? Like, all these have lowered because of the red one. That's kind of cool. So these would have been originally just non-existent or raised and accessing the rocket secret. It seems to be... Does it also add extra enemies as well? I'm not very impressed with just this bland horde of cacos here, to be honest with you. Very bland. Cacos just all by themselves. No, that feels a bit flat to me. Whoa. That is very loud. Oh my god, that is loud. Holy shit, how loud do you want your crusher? Seriously? Hey, Scott. Yeah, this platform up here is a bit easy to bump off when going over as intended. Like, I should be able to just run off here normally and land on this platform, but you can't do that. You have to walk. Because if you run, you end up bumping into this thing some of the time. Sort of. I was doing it before while I was clipping into it. Was it because I was straight on? No, I was doing it before. Yeah, like you have to do it straight down the middle. If you try to do it from the side, you sort of bump off the arch of the thing. Probably need to make that a little more accessible, just to run off without bumping the player's head. Alright, I'm going to play this map again, but we're going to not use the rocket secret and just see if how much that changes anything. I'm kind of curious to see how much of an effect that rocket secret has on the map. Ghost. Like, maybe just extend this out a little bit. Maybe move the structures a tiny bit. Or whatever. Just give it a bit more room out so the player can get over there more conveniently. You know. Yeah, this is a very nice way of doing the trap. Have some enemies the player can't immediately deal with in the way. That's all very good. Yeah, this is right here where I'd have something happen, like especially if the player has dodged the Hell Knight. So you pick this up. So I was thinking something like you would pick this up and then you'd have a rev appear in the building and another rev appear somewhere over here on the right, I would say. Like around here sort of ish when you pick up that soul sphere. I mean it looks like I have enough ammo to take care of that kind of threat, so I don't know if that's worth experimenting with, adding some sort of enemy presence when the soul sphere is picked up, you know. And in my mind just thought 2 revs, one in the room, one out of the room. Just to make it a bit more interesting, I guess. Although, as is, the initial ambush is perfectly fine, I think. Not too beefy. I mean, there's no... there's only a shotgun at this point, so pinkies might be a bit too much keeping the player in. I think the Hell Knight is a good choice. I don't know, it just feels like there could be something here when the Soul Spear is picked up, that's all. But very nice we played out fight there. Definitely. This feels awkward to me. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes it fine. I thought that... Big. Okay, yeah. I'm really glad you did put a wall there. Because, as intended, this is a very awkward door situation where the player would get shot in the back. So, definitely needed the wall there. Unless your intention was to force the player to get the Kakos to in-fight the Cyber before proceeding, which is a bit much for a player to figure out off the cuff. So, very glad that wall's there. For sure. So we're not going to pick up the rocket secret this time, we're just going to cry on with the level. Yeah, like holy shit, like the Mancubus don't appear. That's a really cool idea, that, for one secret to activate, like, expend the level outwards. Can't say I've seen that trick used too often before. Yeah, so if you pick up the rocket, all these walls open up and extra enemies within the level. Or extra supplies. I don't like this though. 2 groups of nothing but Kakos. I mean, I don't like this. This is, even with a rocket launcher and maybe This is a bit too flat of an enemy composition. No, I don't like these Cackle Swarms. This small group of Cackles, just like there's nothing else going on with the rest of it. Yeah. Why is there a rev there? That's a loud fucking crusher. Why is there a rev here also blocking the exit portal? I don't get the purpose of this Revenant either. I mean, I understand these kind of things are used to block players from exiting a fight too early, but this is after the cyber gets crushed. So why is there a rev here? There's no need to have anything here. The cyber's crushed. There's no reason to stall the player from going to the portal at this point. It's not like it's a fight where you don't want any. And even if you did, a Revenant is just 2 super shotgun blasts from death. This is why Barons are usually used for this shit, and it sucks when they're used to shut a player it open. Okay, well, in that case then, I would not have the Revenant being stuck. If you want the Revenant, just have the Rev just come out. That should be enough of an indicator. I mean, like, if the Revenant was coming out freely right now, the player would notice that. I mean, oh, the Rev opened immediately. Okay. I thought it opened after you pressed the switch. Also, if you wanted to do it, also you could just have some different lights or colors, something. The Revenant being stuck is my issue. If you just have the Rev allowed to come out, and then it's fine. Then the player will notice the Revenant. I mean, most likely they're going to press the switch straight away, and then they'll see that the room has an extra teleport in it. Hey, Zesimir, I've played your maps already. Sorry to say. Yeah, look at that. So awkward to get up there. Like, I could kind of do it like that, but so half the time you bump your head on the ceiling. That shouldn't really be happening. Oh, wow. With the rocket secret not triggered, this area is just 1 imp. What? Someone told you to put something to indicate where the room was. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against you having a Revenant come out. I just think the Revenant should be able to move freely, not be stuck in place like that. Having an enemy appear out of somewhere that wasn't there previously will be enough to draw the player's attention. Let's just mute the sound for a minute, because that crusher is way too fucking loud. Oh, I can clip through this. Is that intentional? Am I supposed to clip for the mid-text here also? Some texture misalignments as well, but this is an awkward texture to do. I also want to test something. So you can come in here and just... Oh no, you have to get the rockets, never mind. I like the idea of the rocket secret giving extra things in the level though, that's really cool. Okay, so the player is here. Oh. So, when does that portal open up then? This wall? Does it open up as soon as the player comes up here? Like, there's a line def here that opens the wall with the rev in it or something? I guess. I think that's what happens. So... Oh. Whoa! We're getting some visual glitchiness now. Oh, I see. It's different crushers. It's HOMs on the crusher. So as you're approaching here, the wall lowers. Yeah, I sort of see it lowering actually as you come over here. Okay, so the player gets to this point and sees the switch. They press it and they see the Okay, but here's my thing. The fucking opening is right in the player's eyesight. It's right there. It's right fucking there. How does... No one's missing that. There's no need for a rev to be stuck in the middle of the portal. The player is going to be drawn to the Cyber Demon's crushing. They're going to see that right in front of them. And if anything, the Revenant coming out of the portal and moving around will draw the player back into the room. So they'll know, okay, where did this rev come from? I didn't hear a teleport go off. Oh, it's coming from this extra opening in the room. So the fact there's just a Revenant stuck in the middle and not moving, being used as a blocker, is stupid. There's no need for that. There is no need. You only do that if you want to stop the player from exiting a fight that is going on. You don't serve any purpose by having the Revenant be stuck next to the portal that is already going to be quite visible from the player who will be drawn to this area after pressing this crush switch. I would either remove the Revenant or I would allow it to just come out and move around and do what it wants. Probably the latter. Just let the Revenant come out, you know. And then if you really want to sort of make it obvious, have some extra little windows pop up on either side. You know, maybe have some side windows. Like maybe a window opens up here and here that has some of those evil eye things in, and maybe a pistol zombie in each room to really draw the player's attention. You know, just to indicate that something changed in the level. There's a line texture there, by the way. You know, I just don't like this rev being here. I also don't like the fact that cacos are in small groups with nothing else with them. Ignoring the fact there's a rocket section, if you play normally, it's a bit boring just SSGing like 5 or 6 cacos with nothing else in it. And this arch needs to be changed to make it easier to run off. It's a bit stupid that half the time I can just bump into it. I can walk off it, yes, but players are going to want to run. Something just has to change about making the player get over there. I shouldn't have to faff around with that kind of thing. Anyway, Xbox Clown, and that's my thoughts on the level. But I definitely like the idea of the rocket secret adding extra rooms and fights, and even just changing up in a small way, but still I like the fact that you have extra enemies, rockets, stuff like that. Really cool idea. Hey, Ice Stormer, how old is this word? This is a map for an ongoing project that is still being worked on, Stormer, so it's quite recent by Sputnik. I've previously played another map from the submissions to the same project last time, actually. I did do a playtest stream last month, didn't I think, so I would have played one then too. I mean, I'm not going to really point out the texture misalignments because those are things that you'll probably fix or do your best with given the awkward textures. Yeah, it's going to be... I can't link the actual map because it's still at work, but I can link the project that it's going to be part of to give you an idea. It's very much MBF 21, which is the style of this era. Everything's MBF 21 now. Boom is dead, MBF 21 is king. So yeah, that's what I thought, Sputnik. Tweak a couple of things, and this would be a pretty decent map. A more decent map, and as is, it's very colourful. Again, like with the previous. Well, it's Marine's Best Friend 21. It's basically like an evolved version of Boom compatibility, where you can do more stuff that's closer to UDMF but not quite. You basically get to use some bells and whistles that like UDMF does, but still sticking within vanilla compatibility, I believe. So it's kind of like getting the best of... Again, I don't know the technical specifics, but that's basically kind of what MBF 21, I think, is. It's the kind of thing that allows you to play around with portals and advanced UDMF type features, but you still get to call it very vanilla compatible or Boom compatible or whatever. And you don't have to play it in DSDA-Doom exclusively. Anyway, yeah, I mean, that Chromatic sounds like an interesting project. I hope it gets finished at some point. Seems like only 2 maps have been done for it so far, or has it not been updated in a while? Oh wow, it's not been up. The thread hasn't been updated for 2 months. Elvis is not going to be one of those that dies off. Looks like quite a few mappers are involved too. Knife World. Huh. I'm guessing it's still very much being worked on or whatever. Anyway, good to see you, Ice Stormer. I hope you're having a good evening. This is a playtesting session I'm doing, so I will be playtesting various things. And it's time to move on to the next one. Yeah, sometimes that happens with community projects. They can be slow to update. Hopefully not to the point where the project just quietly dies. As also happens with some community projects. Sometimes they start off with a bang and then die with a very quiet whimper. Interest was lost very quickly. Yeah. But hopefully, but if all else fails, you can just submit your maps by yourself and have them checked out. Anyway, hope this has helped you, Sputnik. Thanks for suggesting me to play this. It was interesting to play another map of yours, and I will be looking forward to seeing some more of your stuff in the future. Okay, so the next map... I don't really say a whole lot. Could be quite a short... I think this might be quite a very short experience, but we'll give it a spin regardless. And I can actually link you a thread this time. You'll be pleased to know I can finally start to link Doom World threads for the next couple, perhaps. So this WOD is called, is by Zele69 and is called Cave Diving Experience and was posted on March the 9th, so just over a week ago. It's apparently a map about cave diving. Crouch is mandatory. That's all it says. Crouch is mandatory. Doesn't really tell me what compatibility they're putting at. I'll just run it in MBF21. We'll just... Hey, Solus. Were to suggest, what you mean, your own stuff for playtesting, or what? Or WODs to play? Yeah. Well, to answer both of them, this is a playtesting session, so... Yeah, no, this is a demo. I don't take requests for Doom things. I used to take requests, but now I just play what I feel like. And I will be announcing what I'm going to play next at the end of this stream, actually. In terms of playtesting, sometimes people will message me to say, hey, playtest this, but a lot of the time I just pick it myself from the Doom World forums in the WODs discussion / map testing and developments. Actually, map releasing and developments seems to have a lot more of this kind of playtesting type stuff in there, alongside actual full releases. Some fully competent mappers, it has a lot of stuff like this, which is cool. Although this one I found in the WOD discussion. Anyway, I do these once a month. I try to do one in a month. I thought you were one of the Doom World map testers where people DM you to test a map. You mean on the thread? Yeah, I am one of those people that you can PM to test the map. But I only do this once a month now. I had put myself in that thread a few years ago when I used to playtest a little bit more regularly. But because of being busy and wanting to do other things, I mean, I like doing playtest streams, but I don't want to necessarily be doing them every day or every week at the moment. That might change in the future. I just do one a month, just to do my little bit. But yes, I am one of the Doom World map testers where people can DM me if they want. I was disappointed this map's fed us basically no reviews and no replies, but it seems yeah, that's the interesting thing. Like, this used to be where I would find most of the posts, but now there is a completely different area for that. Like, this is where I used to find all kinds of things, but now there is the map releases and development section, which I don't know how recent that is, but that's where everything... I think map releases and development is a relatively new branch of classic Doom in Doom World. And it's actually good because it puts all of this stuff together. But I guess some people... Anyway, sorry, really going off on a tangent. Let's just play this thing, shall we? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, the thing is, though, is that they don't mention anything about... I wonder if this is meant to be Ultimate Doom, perhaps. Yeah, something is off. Hold on, let me just try it. Let me see if this is actually Doom 1 instead. I don't think it is. Tell you what incoming? I don't know. I'd like to think if this was a Terry word that this person would have been banned already. Let me try it in DSDA-Doom. See if it works there. Ah, right, okay. It works in DSDA-Doom. Okay, well that's a great start. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a combat map. So this is a DSDA-Doom designed one. It doesn't work in DSDA. So that's probably something that the author needs to put in the thread. And OBS, please do your fucking job. Thank you. I fucking hate how OBS takes so long to capture DSDA-Doom. Right, anyway. Now we can actually begin. All Texas users flat specify in DSDA-Doom. Yeah. It's a troll map, I can smell it. Tell you what. Oh, Terry words? Terry words is basically an old thing where basically someone will post a word that is like pretends to be a normal word, but you play it for about 30 seconds and then it goes loud noises, jump scare, slurs, memes, it's a joke, haha, I got you. You thought you were gonna play a normal mansion word, but no, it's some awkward cringy shit. Yeah, you get ear raped, and it's loud. It's basically like a giant troll. You know, that's it. And it used to be all the rage was well, in the 2000s, really. But not really. They don't really exist nowadays because they're not tolerated, and most people have moved on to other things. That being said, some Terry maps did some interesting stuff, and I believe there was somebody who actually was making a map set that was based on the idea of taking Terry map sets, removing the stupid dumb shit, and then just making them playable. I think I actually played part of that. Anyway. Cave diving with Ike with Running from Evil. So, the cave diving experience. I think they kept the loud noises, they just made it playable. Ooh, you're dead. This is probably what happens to some cave divers. They get stuck. Then this one will force you to abuse classic. Nah, I think this is just meant to represent a cave diving experience where you struggle around claustrophobic areas. I would hate to do this. That's why I don't do it. But some people like getting stuck in small spaces. Oh, this would be unpleasant for me. What, is that it? Or do we have to... Oh. Oh. That's it! That's the experience! Oh no! I got stuck! Is that really all there is? Wow! I'm dead! Oh, I can't get out! Oh. Oh. Ah, man, even for an even just for a very brief exploration map, this is a bit meh. Yeah, very accurate. Some people. Why couldn't it have been a paid sector at the end then? If that was the intention, just make the final bit a paid sector. It's like, I'm dead. Someone's been watching YouTubers covering ritual cave exploring tragedies. I can't get out. Well, fine, make it a 5% pain sector then. Or something. Alright, well, I guess that's that. Thank you for the cave diving experience. That sure was an experience. I will definitely play that again soon. I've been 12 out of 10 map, yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting too much, but there we go. I wasn't expecting too much, and I got what I wanted. Got that and then some. Alright, let's move on to the next thing, shall we? Yeah, it wasn't the Terry map that some of you thought it might be, so, you know, always a bonus. So yeah, you see, positives. Some positives. Alright. Maybe let's move on to a more normal experience. Interesting name notwithstanding. You know what? I'm going to put this in all caps because they put this in all caps in their thread. So you get it all caps here. Alright, let's see if DSDA is going to work again. Should do. And it's a fucking... never mind. It's a DSDA-Doom creation. Ugh. Okay. That's great. So, DSDA-Doom again. Yo, the slope! You like the third screenshot on this thread. Alright. And let's just wait 12 years for OBS to... Oh no, it's DSDA-Doom. It has to load really slowly. OBS is biased. Doesn't like DSDA-Doom. Boo! Biased! Can't be having that. Hey, Hazard. Right then, so this is a normal Doom player with UAC excavation base, which was posted yesterday. So this is actually a rookie map, so if you see anything strange, don't be surprised. And yeah, some of these screenshots actually look quite good. So that's it. That's all we're getting. Nothing else. Just that. Alright, well, let's put the compatibility on default. Ooh, wow, 269. Chunky little thing, isn't it? Oh, derunning! Fuck off! Can I change the fucking music for this? Jesus. Fucking derunning. No, I wanna change it to something else. Please use custom music. That's my first thing. For the love of God, people. Alright, let me just I mean, I could play derunning, but I don't want to play derunning all the fucking time. There's something else I didn't mind, but... Yeah, fuck it. I was trying to find the one trap, but I couldn't find it. Yeah, we could have switched to something else and... Yeah. Okay, well, let's get playing. I'll change to map 9's music or something. That always works. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to leave D running up. Just to show you why it's a stupid idea to play. To help this mapper out. Hey, Doom. Have I played Exordium? Never heard of it. Why no lighting here, though? D running will play at the end of world. Yeah, actually, we've got some... Oh, we missed one there. I don't know if that's intentional or not. It looks a bit weird since it's not quite lit up on the sides. Either they missed one here or it was meant to be broken. Not clear. But... We have a code... We have some lighting effects. This is already quite visually interesting. Fire blue sky. I am safe behind here. What have been fights? Then fight away, you stupid buggers. No pain sector, that's good. There we go. It's a new Doom 1 word. Very cool. Kinda hard. Secret? Secret. Might take that. Might need the utility. Maybe. Boy, this map is really fun. I like that this music fits the map. Could you link it to me, Doom? Oh, it's like a cave sort of thing. Yeah, that is fire blue as the sky. We are in full UDMF territory here. Slopes. They're experimenting. Which is cool. Don't mind. Wait, why is that a pain sector? What the fuck? Why on earth is that a pain sector? That's a lift. That's a pain sector for some fucking reason. Oh, maybe, but that shouldn't be a pain sector then. That's just friggin' weird. It's a nice looking room though, very nice detailing. Yeah, I asked you to link this exordium you just mentioned in the chat. What is the cave? This looks really good, actually. Alright. This is gonna be this could be a fairly chunky level. I'm not fucking listening to goddamn bloody derunning for 20 minutes. Fuck that. Give me something, I don't know, Descent maybe might help. Ah, fuck. I can't think of anything that would suit this kind of level. I'm just trying to think of... I know Descent has some decent music generally, but... Nah, I'm not feeling it. No, not Rise of a Triad music. Ooh. Hey, Spinzig. Yeah, this could work. Sure. Let's play some Worms Armageddon background music. There, we'll give that a try with the level. You've lost your music privileges level. Let's try that. See if that helps. Storage. Oh, you happen to make Exordium, that's why you mentioned it. This door opens somewhere else. Okay then. This music kinda works. I don't know, though. I think this kind of suits a level that's way more darker and atmospheric a little bit. This is brighter than that. But it's still better than deep running, so we'll stick with it. Hey, Nitro. Yeah, this music is actually not from the WAD. I just don't want to listen to deep running for 20 minutes. So we've swapped in something else. Doom 64 music. Lifts. Feels like one of those DSDA-Doom advanced tech bases. Nah, I feel this needs to be slightly more upbeat than that. This map is very brighter-ish. No, this is yeah, not that. No, that's a bit too cliche. Armory. I'm gonna open the red door thing back this way. Oh yeah, definitely. That's why you don't play D-running. Unless your map's short. I can understand why you're starting out. Maybe this is something you haven't coined, but learn it fast. Nobody wants to listen to D-running. No, this music's not cutting it. I'm trying to think what would work here. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm going off based off while I'm playing through it. Yeah, that's true. It's not our job to do that. Symphony of Insanity. Oh. I'm going to say, yeah, I assume we can get onto that. Is there meant to be a secret here somewhere? Maybe, maybe not. I hear the sample is used in Max Payne. That dramatic thing. There's possibly a secret somewhere here. It's a nice room though. Really nice little detailed room. Of boxes and shit, I guess. Oh, that's what we're here to get. The red key. Ooh. I see. I don't know if I could be made a little more obvious or not, but I'd say that's slight. Oh no, it was actually a marker thing there, so it does sting out. Fair enough. No, never mind. Leave it as is. It's fine. I'm just not paying attention there. It's even shown. Yeah, just ignore me. That's fine as is. I didn't even pay heed to the very clear thing marking that. That's fine. Yeah, maybe so, but this is a really awkward room to do it in. You could have some lost souls come out of the walls, I guess, but might be more interesting if the fight comes when the player gets back out of that area. I don't necessarily mind there not being a fight in that tight, cramped area, though. But yeah, there could have been maybe something afterwards if needed. So I need to change this music. This music's not bad. It just needs to. Oh, thanks for the follow, Ice Stormer, eh? I think of something else that might suit. Let's see. Maybe some Quake 2 type stuff because it's a cave. I don't know. Seems a bit of a too obvious thing, but Nah, that's more tech-based. This is a cave. Ooh, what's this? Sure dig. Let's give this a try. Oh, there we go. Now this seems quite suitable. Hey, Watcher. Good to see you. Yeah, now we're talking. How do we get back, though? Oh, yes, perfect. I'm going to assume that is a mistake. That would be a pain sector there. It probably isn't meant to be a pain sector at all. It's probably a sector mistake for that. It's better than D-running. You're so hooked you forgot to follow. Well, thanks for the follow, Stormer. I do play some Doom stuff, but I do also play other things as well. I am currently playing through Tomb Raider 2, which I will hope to continue tomorrow. I'm not the biggest fan of this armor being dumped on the lift like that, but at least it's something you can sort of go around. Still, optional power up. Could be placed, could have been placed at the side, at the bottom of the elevator. Just feels a bit clunky being placed on the elevator like that. Probably would be better in a side room here, I think. Visual-wise, this map is pretty good so far. They are doing the UDMF experimentation pretty well. It's not too overbearing. Using cold lighting quite a fair bit, but it's fine. They've got detailing down mostly quite good. Oh yeah, this is really... Oh, this is more and more fitting the map. Hey, there you go. Player, here's a good MIDI you could pick for this map. Sure dig from Unreal. Ooh. I forgot Unreal had some decent tracks in it, but then again, one of the people who made tracks for it would go on to make tracks for Deus Ex, I think. Mega armor. I question this as well. There's mega armor freely available, not 10 seconds after giving the player a regular armor. interesting idea, I guess. Help! Help! I need help! Armor over here, and then go a few feet and Mega Armor. Mega Armor feels more like it should be a secret. I am Cave Imp. I am stuck. Help! A mercy killing. Oh, water. And so we have a sort of typical case of a mapper who probably spent more time detailing the map rather than making all the combat kind of work. But in this case, they didn't actually completely mess up whatsoever. But this is a typical thing that happens when people experiment with UDMF. It's always the visual detailing stuff that gets prioritized. Hence you get... But this person's learning, so... fair enough. One thing you're going to learn very quickly is that you need to make good fights and combat first, and then go for the detailing jugular. No point doing really fancy looking areas if they play like dog shit. There appears to be an invisible wall here that blocks me from falling down. Ah, it's to prevent the player from falling down. Okay, that's awkward. This is really awkward. Put up some kind of a guardrail if you're going to do this. A mid-text guardrail and this problem is gone. Yeah, you really need to put some guardrails around here so that it makes sense. Yeah. Just a very common problem of UDMF is just this choice of... But it's fine, they'll learn. If they're willing to learn it, they'll get the hang of it. At least they actually made the detailing pretty relevant and not too overbearing, as sometimes is the case. I've played quite a few maps where people have gone absolutely all in on mega cool details, which are prop heavy spam fest and shitty, incredible looking rooms that are just the equivalent of a giant square. This seems to be a bit more robust in providing meaningful detail. Drat. Yeah, you won't have that problem in vanilla. In vanilla, you have to actively try to over-detail things. Your main problem in vanilla is not smashing into any number of limitations, I think. Like, oh, make sure you don't go over the line depth limits. Make sure it can run on Choco Blowy Uppy Doom. This is genuinely quite a good pick, says Amira. I hope that if they see this, they actually consider this for the actual MIDI. It's slightly cyberpunk-ish with the theme, but I feel it works. It's a brightly colored UAC bake cavity type map. The beautiful thing is that they won't have to use a MIDI version necessarily since they are running DSDA-Doom. They could just use the straight up file if they wanted to. Be a bit more spacious, but they could. Sure. Nice squash door. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure the MIDI version exists of the Unreal track. Yeah. Don't know why they don't light up the actual things there. Slightly jarring that the actual lights aren't brightly lit up, but maybe it was a bit of an awkward step for them to implement that. Oh, I don't even need this. I already have the secret one. There goes your Choco. The vanilla purist will be mad at you, Solus. Oh boy. 4 rounds. I feel it was a missed opportunity here. I think what they could consider doing for this, since it's just 4 barons, is you'd see what you're about to fight, and right here have 3 different walk 1 line deaths. Baron teleports there, Baron teleports there, Baron teleports there. Suddenly barons that you thought would be easy rocket fodder are now spread out. Way more interesting than just this. I think that'd be a really cool idea. It would also be a nice little, you thought you were just going to do this to the barons tonight, but you're not. Be a bit of a curveball for the player. Because I have fucking rockets at this stage. 4 barons just coming at me straight after each other are no threat by themselves. But teleport them around the room a bit and still no threat, but they aren't just stupidly easy to deal with. Would definitely just be more interesting. Anyway. Nothing happening on the backtrack here. Okay. Bit lacking in don't know if you want to add something on the way back. You weren't Casino makes minis last night. Oh, what is this clunky placement of ammo? Why is there a box of 20 shells here? God's sake. This ammo placement also needs to improve. Don't have it lying around all over the place like this. Stupid. Yeah, in case you need them. Like, oh no, I fired, now I can't go past. Guess I have to go eat the 20 shells. And also this looks really stupid, just laying around like that, just idly. Like, stuff like the big boxes should usually be placed where they are also optional. Yeah, it looks just like a clusterfuck of item placement, you know. I talked about power-ups being like you should be optional, but same should go for big ammo. I shouldn't have to waste a box of shells because the player decided to chuck. Boy, also there's a fair amount of backtracking with nothing happening on the way back. I have to say. That was quite a lengthy backtrack with no action. Might want to have some things happening there. Alright. Let's go. Oh, the map's over. Okay. The map is over. Alright, well, there we go. That was... I was not expecting the map to just end there, but... No, I'm not going for 100%. Again, there's the link if you want to try it out for yourself. Good visuals, some pickups, more spots, more backtracking, and derunning. Yes, that's about a good summary there, Solus. No, I don't usually go for 100% on maps. I think a pretty good effort for a rookie mapper, though, playing with the UDMF format. Yeah, the music choice is definitely the first thing that should be dealt with. Then the combat needs to be improved in sections. Like as I said earlier, this is like the typical UDMF starting mapper problem, but it's much less egregious than some others that it could have been, you know. There is hope here. There is careful visual consideration, at least, and some attempts to do stuff. It's just quite a lot more to learn. But hey, visuals pretty bang on, good stuff. now they need to work on making the fights more interesting to match the visual flair. Some of the slopes kind of look unnatural, like a spike. Yeah, there were some wonky slopes and stuff, but it is a cave, I guess. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. So, oh, sorry, what was Hugo linking? That Exordium. Exordium is a... Oh, it's a Slaughter Ward, okay. Exordium is a kind of hard and kind of Slaughter Doom one, replaces the 4th episode of the Ultimate Doom. And this was released this month. Okay then. 9 maps. Wait. No, this is not the thing I'm playtesting. This is what was linked to me earlier. It's the BR Doom community, but it's a solo WOD. Oh, that's nice. One of the maps is based on... No, I'm not playing any of it. I don't like playing Slaughter stuff. Unless I have to. I'm not really into Slaughter as much as I used to be. I was just curious as to what it was. Oh, additional credits to the BR Doom community. Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah. There you go, if you want to play something difficult. But, not for me. No thanks. Okay, is this going to work with DSDA, or am I just going to have to play everything in DSDA-Doom tonight? Maybe not. Hopefully not. I want to play something in DSDA-Doom. It uses... Okay, this is definitely got to be compatible with DSDA-Doom. Please, can we have something in DSDA? It's using vanilla stuff, so apparently yes is the answer to that question. Alright, let me just get this up in the thread here. Just want to change to the next mapper. Ah, good, I got that right, so. Sweet. Then just switch it back to DSDA. Watch it pop up in 3 seconds. Boom, look at that. Efficiency, right? Alright then, so this next one is a map by Cabo Fiamber, which was released on March the 9th. And it states here in the thread, it's an improved version of a map I made a couple of years ago. It uses original assets only, so it may be compatible with vanilla source ports. It wasn't tested. And then a couple of screenshots. Always a good idea to have some screenshots in your thread. Good job, Cabo. And yeah, looks like it's a small map. Slaughter map can be hella luck based, and sometimes the right move is just to ban BFG randomly, but also some small ones you need first than this. Yeah. No, Exordium is not in the queue. I'm not interested in Slaughter maps. Sorry. I'm sorry to horrendously disappoint you, but if you want someone to play a Slaughter map set, go find someone else. I can play Slaughter stuff, but I have in the recent years really lost interest in playing such things because Slaughter requires a very specific type of gameplay, and I am not a fan of it. I respect it though for what it does. I'm not a big fan anymore. I used to like the idea of Slaughter because I like the scale of the combat. No, I'm not saying it is. I mean, I just don't want to play that kind of map if I can anymore. I used to play stuff like that a few years ago, but now I'm really very picky. Like, difficulty setting would have to be set quite below ultra violence. I'd have to be in the right frame of mind to play it willingly. And honestly, if you want to make a Slaughter map, you probably want to test it with people who have more experience in it. As in terms of a Slaughter map, I'm probably not going to be able to suggest very useful things, you know, compared to people who play this stuff for fun and will probably be able to offer more insight. You probably want to ask someone like, just people who play Slaughter maps, I guess. If you want some actual feedback. Most of my feedback would probably, when it comes to Slaughter, I'm not very experienced, and I'm probably a poor choice of person to play a Slaughter map set. If you're looking for feedback, anyway. If you're looking for me to get very angry at your 500 revenants and dickish placement and swear at you a few times, then you have absolutely come to the right place. But not tonight. Anyway, Cherry, hi. You've been summoned by Solus, and I need to ask you about Slaughter maps, apparently. What are your thoughts, Cherry, on Slaughter maps as a denizen of hell? Also, this is Cherry, everyone. This is my pushy Gecko friend who is sentient, apparently. Matthew Corbett is a little bit of Matthew Corbett, I guess. Okay, Cherry, so you think Slaughter is stupid unless it's cacodemons. And only cacodemons. Meh. Oh, well, that's great, Cherry. I'll get you map 8 of Thunder up. You'll love that. And, never mind. I'm just going to give you a... There. Do you have Cherry's thoughts? Well, it's not that kind of, it's on all maps. Map 1 and 7 are more that way. Map 7 is a fun hospital map, inspired on the place my son was born. Yeah, I saw that in the text file. That was quite nice. But yeah, I'm going to politely decline. Sorry, Scabardoom. I'm sure it's probably fun in its own way, but I tend to lean away from playing that kind of stuff these days. I occasionally dip into it if I can play a lot difficult, but yeah, I've generally just leaned away from playing that kind of stuff, just in general, not just with your stuff, with anything, unless I really have an interest in it, and even then, it's going to be inherently plenty of lower difficulty. But I hope other people play it and check it out. Sounds like it's fun. Maybe you could suggest it. Maybe you could suggest it to STX Vile. He would probably play through it if you're familiar with who he is. He plays all kinds of stuff, and he's more experienced and calm, and he plays Slaughter content. You could probably get him to play it, and he would probably give you some better feedback. So maybe if I'm lucky. He'll be streaming later. I can raid him, and then you can suggest it to him. Alright, anyway. Sorry, Mass, off on a tangent. I'm trying to play this WAD. Sorry, Cabo. I'm going to update the time so that I don't waste more of your time. in the playtest section so that we get to the point where I actually start playing this thing. Right, so this is Viambe's excavation. Sorry, control tower. Only vanilla stuff. So we'll dial this to strict compatibility, which is 1.9, I guess. And we'll take a little look-see. Okay, it's only 34 monsters, but fuck off, derunning. Please change the music. Okay, I'll forgive it if it's a short map, maybe, but no, I don't care. I'm so tired of it. I think this will be quite short, so derunning might be a little more. No, fuck that. No, pick something else. I don't care if your map only lasts 3 minutes. I still want to hear something different. Wow, I am making this harder than it appears. Not too bad so far. Oh, nice. Secret! No, stop it, Souls! You're not supposed to be inspired by these mistakes! Stop! I want to be honored with different music. Ow. And we're done. Nice little display for the come on, this corridor just screams out for some things to open, for fuck's sake. Come on. Look at this. Ugh. I should be seeing enemy here, enemy there, enemies coming out of this. Maybe one here, maybe something else here, maybe some... there's something. Look at this shit. All the way back, nothing. Exit, nothing. What a waste. Unbelievable. Why is the MIDI twisting? Sorry, I'm going for the weapon. Nice looking corridor, though. Alright, let's just count the seconds. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 seconds of running back. Just look at all this potential for fighting. There could even be enemies popping. Well, if you move these up slightly. You could have them pop here. This could be a really cool, like, finale. Enemies pop, 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 pop. Go in this room. Bam, bam, bam. Enemies up there trying to snipe the player. Boom, boom. Lost Souls. Cacodemon. In the way. Hell Knight. Revs. Something. Anything. Other than just 13 seconds. An exit room that doesn't do anything. Hey Caster, you continue playing Doom 2? I follow since 2018. Think this guy was under the bridge in London and the beings of light above? According to Twitch, Castor, you've been following since last year. April the 21st, 2024. And your account was created 2 years ago. Although, it is possible you could have been doing it on a different account than that one, I guess. I think that's the biggest thing. In terms of this being a vanilla-y map, it's actually fine. It's just... the final backtrack is so boring. I cannot stress enough just how lame this is of a way of closing the map. It's actually a pretty okay map with the architecture actually experimenting with different stuff. But the fact that we just have this fucking yellow key and we just go all the way back to the exit room and absolutely nothing happens. And I just go in there and freely exit the level. That's it. This is so anticlimactic, it is a sin. That's the big thing I would want to work on. You know? You absolutely can have environmental backtracks with no enemies along the way if the level is really interesting or of large scale, but really, you need to have things happening. Hey, Rossi. It's very amusing that guy thinks you sound like you from London. I'm from the other end of the country. Yeah. Alright then, says Amir. Thanks for tuning in. I'm not too bothered about the derunning, but again, do replace it with your own music, because the map always was quick. Derunning kind of works on smaller maps like that, but it still should be replaced. So, any thoughts on that map from the chat? Again, there's the link if you want to have a look for yourselves. I mean, I know it sounds like I'm being slightly mean, but I am actually trying to suggest things to improve on. I mean, you should always have... you should limit the amount of boring backtracks as much as possible, unless there's a visually splendious reason to do so. That's literally all the map needed. Apart from just more of the map, just having more action on the way back, and there you go. You've got yourself a decent 5-minute map. A decent sound cue for the secrets. Nice visuals. Very simple and fun little map to have created. Okay. And so this leads me on to my final thing I'll be playing tonight. Let's see. Oh, DSDA-Doom only. Okay, so DSDA-Doom it is again. Ooh, this looks cool. We have a custom picture for this one as well. Me likey. Hey, Max Doomer, how's it going? Come on, fucking OBS, please. Let's go. There we go. Thank you. Right, so for the final thing tonight, we have Extinction Signal by Silhouette. Released on March the 7th, or the post was. This is the 8th Doom 2 WOD. So they've made a couple of things up to this point. And who knows, maybe I also played something by them in the last playtest session, but I can't remember it. So, greetings! I am pleased to release my next Doom 2 WOD, Extinction Signal. This is a 3-level WOD with an additional secret level on map 32. Each map should take about 10 to 12 minutes, with the secret level maybe 3 to 5 minutes. Some fights will require a plan, but if you played my levels before, you know they're not high difficulty. Nothing here should be frustrating and unbeatable, especially if I can beat it. Winky face. Is this something where someone in chat tells you a WOD to test, or am I wrong? Well, some people can message me some people can message me if they're making something for me to playtest. But a lot of this stuff I just find myself on the Doom World forums. But if you are a mapper and you are wanting me to playtest something and it's not... And keep in mind, I prefer not to play 32 map mega WODs for playtesting. I prefer to play shorter entries and not slaughtery stuff. Yeah. I only do this once a month, though. I largely sort of just... Some people will just say, hey, I'm doing this, like happened at the beginning with Sesame and Sputnik. A lot of it, though, Doom World Farms. Anyway, as always, built with UDMF in Ultimate Doom Builder using Doom 2 and DSDA-Doom. Jumping, crouching, not required. Fieldwork is encouraged when necessary. And we have some custom textures, custom skies. Music is... Apparently, the music for all 3 maps, the 3 normal maps, is called Plurb MIDI version 07 by Plurb. Okay. And the cat beans was their inspiration, apparently. Alright, so this person has made a couple of things before, so we should be seeing a pretty decent creation. It looks like we are into UDMF territory again, so let's play, shall we? Vectors of Intrusion. Alright, let's go. Let's go. And sound replacements. Okay then. Sure. Not for the chain gun, though. That is a very snappy SSG sound replacement. Interesting that they would choose to replace the shotgun but not the chain gun sound. Not a bad idea. I think most people at this point know how to play Doom. Ooh, man. He's sneaky with these closets snapping up, that's for sure. Whoa! Not even kidding, like right on top of things. Like that's a secret, and they had the enemy right. Oh, that's adorable. That being the sound replacement. Ta-da! I like that. Ta-da! Heck yeah. Move it up. Oh, got a misaligned texture here. Might be spoiling an ambush to come, maybe. Oh, I'm walking. Gasp. Go, pistol zombie! I believe in you! I actually don't mind the sound placements so far. They seem to be okay. Yeah, as you do. Well, sometimes it's just silly, but here, while I'm intrigued why they chose not to swap out the chain gun noises as well. The noises that they've chosen are not the super cliche standard ones for these weapons, and it's not awful, so. Oh shit, there's an artifact out there. Might want to go deal with it. Oh, yeah. But why is he up there? Well, it's just that battle to have something a little different, just to make it stand out a little bit, you know. You just do little things like that to... Yeah, that helps. Yow! All my entire life bar. I will in a moment. Alright, go. Plasma's been replaced too. Rocket? Nope. Rocket remains the same. Yeah, that was probably itself to be one of those kind of kills it's just fun to blow up several enemies with explosives. Nice moody lighting for this bit. Oh my god, I did it again! Those pretty surprise closets. It's like Suitepee has a knack for that. Just one sneaky closet that just pops up every so often. That one perhaps didn't quite hit the mark. Oh well. Also, seemingly a decent amount of rooms with monotone texturing variety, but variety all the same. Again, things I'm noticing. Very snappy closets that are popping up. Vertebreaker. On to the second. Oh. There it happens again. Just very snappy surprise closets. Seems to be quite effective though. Like, but could perhaps... I wonder if Suitepee making these as part of his style, like, have some snappy ambushes. Alright. But not in every room, to be fair. Got these lava pits in every room. That is such a cool secret noise. Ta-da! It looks like these lava pits also seem to be a feature of the mapping style used for the flying enemies. Up we go. Yeah. It seems like the kind of mapping quirk that even if it becomes predictable, the ways that Silhouette is throwing them in different areas means you might not be able to guess where they're coming from. They're not too hard to deal with, but it does certainly keep you on your toes a little bit. Kind of like one of those things where, like, you know it's coming, but you gotta deal with it anyway. You know? Oh, now we're getting some different texture detail. This is more interesting. A bit less monotony. Wonder what that did. Wait time to go down the elevator. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, thanks for that, Solus. Oh, wow. You can see the color changes that dipped in. That's a bit cool. Makes it look like the... Just about make that with the slow down of the water. Yeah, they've got very coordinated texture booms, don't they? Ah, some color contrast. Nice. But we need to see a bit more of that in these levels, from what I've seen. We have some decent texture stuff, but it's not inherently seeing a lot of mixed color contrasting theme type things. Yeah, nothing on the way back. It's a bit surprising there wasn't some snappy stuff coming out there. Could have had one or two things, nothing major though. Yeah, like you might be able to expect it coming, but you're not always going to guess the angles. There is a delightful method to that. They're not using it in every room either, so they are showing some restraint. So it's like, as I said, it's the kind of predictability that makes it. You just stay on your toes. Because they're also using different angles as well. It's not like the obvious wall rollings occur. They are using some interesting angles for these ambushes. Oh shit. Oh nice. A shortcut back. Oh my. They look too much like lights. Only 5 barons, though. And that's the exit. Yeah, I think that warranted a... I think that might have wanted a bit more of a thing occur than just 5 barons for a... Sweet. I felt like a sky reveal of that nature probably deserved a little more... All the enemies are dead, so I can skip over to save some time. I feel like this kind of a cool sky reveal deserved more than just 5 barons to me. You know about snappy traps, and you got 2 pillars here. This is a really interesting potential to do a bit more than just... Well, just have the 5 barons to be killed to exit. Come on! Snap out some cool stuff. Maybe have some... quite a few angles for the enemies to attack at this point. A bit more of a flourish than just... Big outdoor reveal, 5 barons in 1 room, that's it. After you've been kind of setting up the idea that you got these snappy traps all over the place and we're going to have some action. Now we sort of just dial it back for 5 barons, yeah. Of all the places not to put something, could up the ante a little bit. You need more contrasting texture of colours in these rooms. It feels like each room's got a distinct theme to it, which is texture theming at times. Like the sort of the next evolution of monotone textured rooms to some extent. The rhythm of disharmony. They are definitely a fan of all these pits. Ow. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Green and red. This is more like it. Some skulls. Yeah, now we're talking. Better. Well, I mean, visually wise, I mean, we've got now a contrast of green and red. Instead of just, as the rooms have been so far, just like rooms just having one distinct color dominance all the time. This ambush might not quite have gone off as planned. Well, that's where custom textures fill the void. Well, yeah, I see what you mean. Not a lot of blue stuff, apart from the Wolf 3D textures and the tech-based stuff. There's that snappy closet again. Just don't know when it's gonna happen. Silhouette gonna keep you guessing as to when they're gonna reveal the mostly easily dealable, but still. Yeah, it's that rare kind of predictable where it just works every time anyway, because they do it in all different angles and different spots that you're not able to sort of fully identify where the obvious ambushes are coming from, so it just keeps working over and over. Whether or not they started out with this on their first map and just kept it, or whether they grew into it as they played around with Doom, I can't really say. But it's effective. Yeah, that's true. Cries and vanilla. Yeah, the 8th. Wonder why they chose. Do you think they could have had a chain gun sound as well? Oops. I was trying to do something not that. Yeah, it does feel a bit odd. The rockets to say. Just feel like once you put the effort in to swap these, you might as well just go them all, right? But not so. Well, I suppose if you don't have a suitable sound that you feel could replace it, then you don't use it. What would your complaint be there? Oh, now what do we have here? Mastermind. This is 4 barons. Let's see how she does. Whoa. Oh, right. It's a... Mastermind usage, not great, but again, this is a hard monster to use effectively. Perhaps a bit more than just 4 barons and next to the mastermind would be suited here. Look at all the cover I have. Look at all the space we have to work with. More things really needed for this area. Yeah, just something in the walls. I wonder if the snappy closets are kind of a cover for the fact that they don't know how to do interesting fights beyond that. Or still working towards them to some extent. Like, the snappy closets are a good idea, but that seems to be it for their idea of upping the stakes a bit. Everything else is reasonable, and I don't know, I guess need to work on fights that don't revolve around snappy closets, you know, like the final room we just did in, or a few other spots, like, or the end of level 2 with the barons. The snappy closets, and I wouldn't say overusage, because I think it does a nice thing of keeping the player on edge, because of the way that they, at least in this one, the fact that they came from different angles you don't expect, actually is a good idea, because it means that a player goes into a standard room and maybe have to be preparing for something to the left, to the right, behind them. I think it works well as a constant method thing throughout the WoD. They should not stop doing that. I think it's a good idea. No, I don't think they're overused too much. I think the thing is that they need to work on how to make fights interesting when everywhere else, I think. There is a secret map, by the way. We're not fully done here yet, but that's something I would observe there. Work on fights away from the snappy closet ambush, which does work quite effectively. Whoops. This is the secret map. We'll just play for shits and giggles. 1 second, everyone. Alright, where were we? A closet to scare and monsters teleporting somewhere. Should I pistol start this level? Oh shit, I'm drowning. Oh, it's upside down. Yeah, alright, let's pistol start the level. Fuck it. See how this goes. Ooh, different door noise. Oh my god. The amateur mapper's best friend! The SS soldiers! Mind you, this is a jokey, goofy map, so this is perfectly fine. Oh. Oh my. Oh shit. Ah, piss. What do we have here? Verdict. Mapper should make more joke maps. Well, there's the secret map. It's what you'd expect from a secret map. Goofy stuff. So yeah, that was Extinction Signal by Suitepee. You like most of it. There's certainly something about this to like. Although clearly there's still some things they need to learn, but the snappy closets are a good quirk if they're going to continue to use that. And yeah, the main things I guess I would take away from that is, one, work on fights outside of snappy closets being an advantage. Like, absolutely keep doing that, but work on doing different fights as well. 2, have more contrasting texture things. The detailing in the rooms is like decent, but we need more texture variety in the rooms. Like, it was evident throughout, you know, we got like this metal and brown, this is okay, going for these rooms. Let's just kill the monsters for a sec. But it's stuff like, you know, you go into here and you've got like brown and metal, okay. Yes, we have different textures and colors and whatnot. But it's like rooms like this where it's just red brick wall, you know, very flat. I mean, yeah, there's this cool reveal here, but look at all this flat sort of texturing. And give that armor away from the Switch. Yeah, well, we got flat, it's just brick, 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 brick. There is a sky, yes, but need a bit more different texturing stuff and color schemes occasionally, you know. Like, there's just enough variety, but it's like a different sort of take on the monotone texturing thing, you know. It's alright some of the time. But, you know, could work on having more interesting texture combinations as well. You know what I'm saying with that kind of thing? Like, I'm not... Like here as well, green, 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 a bit of red there, yes, but green marble, nothing but green and marble. Seeing this here was nice. It added some mix up to the colours. It's like a more advanced version of the complaint of mixing up the texturing, you know. It's a fancier form of monotone. Yeah, like, you should... Some rooms, like here, for example, in some rooms, yeah, of course you can have this. It's not. It doesn't have to be every... Not every room has to have ridiculous texturing combinations, of course. Perfectly fine to have some rooms be one thing. I think this is the best example of where that kind of plays out nicely to create something. I mean, you've got now this marble and you've got this red splicing together with each other. This looks a lot more interesting for this area. You know? And then you got a bit of brown as well. This is better. This is nice. Mixing up the... Oh, they were scripted in, huh? I didn't even notice that. Genuinely didn't even notice they were a scripted in monster spawn. Either I wasn't paying attention or it was just done quite naturally. Good job on that. Transfers into red rock. It's just red, 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 red. Yeah, and then there's the finale room. It's just a bit underwhelming. Two maps of underwhelming finishes. So, yeah. But still, you know, if you're... For someone who's made quite a few, this is pretty okay stuff. Any more thoughts from the chat on this? Aside from Solus's thoughts? I mean, it's good that they're making quite a lot of stuff and putting it out there to be tested. You know, they have a style. Some parts of it work quite nicely. They need to improve others. That's it. And they do have custom music. I hope they continue to develop their mapping skills and make more interesting things. Because that snappy closet thing is definitely a quirk they should keep. 100%. They keep a good balance with using that, so absolutely keep that at all costs. And just improve everything else. Yeah, I'm surprised how the sound replacements weren't actually too bad as well. Good job on that. You're heading in the right direction, Siorek. Alright, well, that is going to be it for this playtest stream. Good stuff. So, before I head off to bed, I'm going to just announce, do I have it yet ready to play, or did I not download it? I should... No, shit, I didn't even download the bloody thing I wanted to show off. Oh dear. That's not very good. How have I not downloaded it? Let me just amend that real quick. It's only take me a minute. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So... before I head off, I'm just going to announce the next Doom thing that I'll be playing on the stream. And this is something that it's kind of a revisit in a... Hey, Deet. Greetings all, how's the Dooms? I've just finished the playtesting stuff, and I'm just quickly announcing what I'm going to play Doom-wise next time I get around to some Doom. Now, it's kind of a revisit... but an interesting one because of what they chose to release. So I am very interested to see what looks familiar. Should. The intro to one of the best Doom megawads ever created, in my opinion. But it's not what you think. This is not going down. This is going down turbo. Which is apparently a streamlined version of going down that is meant to be quicker and faster paced. Yeah, I mean, going down is already quite fast paced, to be honest, and hectic and difficult and awesome. But still, Moldy has indeed decided to, last year in November, release a sort of, as I said, the streamlined version of Going Down. And since Going Down is one of my all-time favorite Megawads, there is no way I'm not fucking playing it. It gives me a chance to play Going Down again. But I am curious because I don't really feel Going Down needed much tweaking, but Moldy clearly thinks there's a way of making it faster, and apparently they've changed up quite a bit. Like, there's less enemies on the levels, but I think they've done a bit more than that, so I'm very, very curious to see what he's done. So this will be the next thing I'll be playing. A sort of revisit and of sorts to Going Down again, but the Turbo Edition. And who knows, maybe lightning will strike twice and Moldy will be in the chat again during the playthrough. But can't bank on that. They are a busy soul after all. But yeah, Going Down Turbo will be next. And we'll be interested to see how it plays compared to the original. So if all goes to plan, hopefully that will start on Thursday night. If everything goes well, if I do stream more Tomb Raider 2 tomorrow, then my next stream after that will be Thursday. If not, it'll be some point this weekend I'll begin playing it. So yeah. Looking forward to revisiting one of my all-time favourite Megawads again. Should be fun. So that'll be for next time on the Doom front. And now the stream is over. So let's see if STX Vow is actually live. In case that Brazilian guy is still here. Oh, STX Vow is not live. Well. Fuck it. Let's quit. Well, we got like 16 people. I think we should raid somebody. Who to raid? Brutal Half-Life. What? What on earth is the Brutal Half-Life exists? Okay. Brutal Half-Life. Well, I'm intrigued, Deathwing, so let's go raid him. Give Deathwing a raid and we'll see what this Brutal Half-Life is like, I guess. So thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks to Sesamir and Sputnik for the playtest suggestions. I will hopefully be on tomorrow night for some Tomb Raider 2. If not, I'll probably reschedule it to Thursday. And it'll be Going Down Turbo next on the Doom front. So yeah. So thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good evening and stay safe.